House of Refuge is an organization that provides a home, hope, and guidance to Arizona families experiencing homelessness. Every day, we serve 250 individuals in our community of 88 homes in Southeast Mesa. Families live in a 2-bedroom, single-bath home and receive services to help them transition into stable housing within 12 months. 85% of families at House of Refuge are single females with children. Many residents have a history of domestic violence. Since 1996, House of Refuge has helped families become stable and self-sufficient, families just like Jackie's.
Hi, I'm Jackie. I lived here at House of Refuge for an entire year with my 2 children, ages 8 and 10 years old. I ended up at House of Refuge due to a series of events that I could have never possibly dreamed would happen to me. I, from a middle-class neighborhood, stay-at-home mom, married for many years, and I found myself in a situation that I needed to get out of. And I had nowhere to go. I needed to get my kids and I to safety. We were about to be homeless. And I had actually friends from church, Rock Point Church, mention House of Refuge. And then I had other friends mention House of Refuge. And in fact, the very first time that I looked House of Refuge up on the website, everything was full. And I was so discouraged. But my friends said, keep looking. And so a week later I would look, and a week later I would look, and finally I saw an opening. And I'll never forget the day that I stepped foot in the main office of House of Refuge, which is the church, that whole area. I could not believe, this sounds crazy, but I could not believe that, like, here I am. I can't believe I'm about to do this. I can't believe I'm about to be so vulnerable and ask for help. Sorry. I just remembered looking up to God and saying, no, I have to be brave. This is what I have to do for my kids and I. And your will be done. If this is where we're supposed to be, you make it happen. And I applied, we made it, but I needed safety from domestic violence. I needed stability so we wouldn't be homeless. I needed a place for the kids and I to just be able to breathe and be safe, and for me to start over. And that's what led me here. It meant safety. Sorry. It meant stability. It's something they desperately needed in that season of life. And as a mother, to be able to provide that for them, meant the world to me. And they blossomed. They really did in the year that they were living here. Because they knew they were safe, they knew they were supported, they loved all the staff here, they loved the community center, they loved the park, they loved the events. So yeah, it was safety. The services at House of Refuge helped me tremendously. My favorite part of living here definitely was the donation center because it was the workers there. I had a place to go on a daily basis and speak to someone, and people that knew me and loved me and my children, and they would check up on me, how are you doing and stuff like that. And to know that my most basic needs were being met as far as food and clothing, there's so many good memories of the kids and I just going there on a daily basis and seeing what new goodies showed up. I mean, it's little things, like a new pair of shoes for that day or a new t-shirt for school. It was just an emotional load off my back. As a mother, I didn't have to worry about meeting those needs in that moment for my kids. We could just go somewhere. We're out of rice. milk, and we went there, So it was tremendous for me because I had so much else I was dealing with in that moment with the healing and legal matters and divorce and going through my own therapy on a weekly basis. So definitely a donation center. I love the people. What Kim was really good at here was reminding me on a monthly basis just how far I was getting throughout the entire process. Because you don't realize how well you're doing. You're in survival mode. Mostly if you landed here, you're in survival mode. So my case manager, Kim, was excellent at just saying, hey, you're doing great. You accomplished this. Your credit score went up. Like, I hope you're giving yourself credit for that. And it was the boost that I needed to keep going. I learned the power and the strength and the courage that I had within myself as a mother to overcome adversity, to overcome a situation that I didn't expect to be placed in, if that makes sense. My experience living here at House of Refuge really brought to home something that I already knew. I always knew that any one of us, as far as homelessness, are just a tragedy away from becoming homeless. It's just the state of the world we live in. But as far as domestic violence, I wasn't alone. Honestly, I always heard about women fleeing domestic violence, but living here and getting to know a lot of these women and their stories, I was like, wow, I'm not alone in this. And unfortunately, this is happening to a lot of women. And the wealthiest of us, middle class, it doesn't matter. Race, there is just no barriers when it comes to domestic violence. And that was eye-opening, and it is a story, and it is a call that I will continue to let people know that this is happening in our backyards, and we need to support these women and children. Because you never know when you yourself might be placed in a situation such as this.